What's your favorite scary movie?
Do you ever fantasize about
damn enchiladas?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karen.
Let me ask you one question. Are you having fun?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Because I promise you, you and I are going to have some fun.
Oh, no.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up, you bitch hog.
Game over.
Welcome back to the Dreadcast. It's the first one of 2026. It is.
Wow.
I know, I thought I'd kick off.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the moxie. You got spunk, kid. You
All
got
over my
spunk.
trousers.
Well done. Well done, you.
Well, we were going to waffle otherwise.
Well done,
Might as well
you.
Get going.
Well done, you.
This episode has been kind of
Oh, I can just
heading towards being done for a
I
while.
can just sit back and relax. You taking the reins.
Well,
I'm
we,
liking
we
this.
drew from the Raven-sized coffin
Yes, which
for our
will
two films under.
for the next two films under, we'll have a lot more selections.
Oh,
And
yep.
on the next episode, we'll pick.
I
that
see.
one.
We've already put it out into the
the
ether,
ether,
letting people
yes.
choose and add things on. Which we need more things in there because Tom doesn't like my idea of films starring a wrestler.
No,
I can find some horror films, but it would really if we got like the 70s, we'd be absolutely screwed.
Yeah.
But no,
you need simple picks for that coffin.
Yeah.
For our, and if you don't know what the Raven-sized coffin is, I forgot my camera's over there. Can you grab it for us? It's this. I realised I said Raven-sized coffin. The reason I said Raven-sized coffin, Aidan, God bless him, described it as that because you could fit a good-sized raven in it. And inside our coffin, nevermore. Inside our coffin, we have our picks for our two films under series, which is today's episode.
Yep.
Many
things
criteria,
such as Nightmare in the title, starring an odd creature,
or a bad pun in the title.
Oh, is that one of them?
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been a fun one.
We pick a decade, and then we venture out into the world to find a bottom of the barrel B movie, such as what we have today. But yes, welcome back to the Dreadcast.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Tom. We have some doozies today. Some doozies, if you will.
Now, I think we can just set the stage very quickly. In both these films are better than SS Werewolf Ninjas from Hell of the Occult Apocalypse, or whatever that film was I picked.
When I messaged you the other day about my film, and I said I was so sorry, and then you said, oh, it's better than all these random words.
Yeah.
I was then trying to think, I know he's joking, but what was the actual title of that film? Samurai
Ninja Bikers.
No, there's no ninja. Vampire Bikers from Hell.
Oh, yeah, Samurai Vampire Bikers. Whatever it was awful.
Directed by the wonderful Scott Shaw. And starred.
Scott Shaw, yes. He was the main only person who could ride a motorbike.
That man has a bigger filmography than some big directors out there.
Yeah, but it's more quantity than quality with him, it feels.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Both these films are better than that. We can say that without any argument.
That was 90s and Vampires, our last one.
90s and Vampires. We couldn't do Blade because it's far too good.
If Blade Trinity was in the 90s, we could have done that because that's far too shit.
Yes. But still, I would watch Blade Trinity 10 times before I rewatch.
Oh, agreed. Yeah. Agreed.
It was only, 50 minutes as well?
Mm-hmm.
Felt like several days.
With that for you, and mine was Children of the Night.
Which wasn't great, but compared to my film, it was basically fucking Oscar Wilde worthy.
Absolutely fine.
Don't know what I was going for there, but okay.
And
this is our first venture back into two films under since that apocalypse. The horrible, horrible vampire movies.
It is. These picks made me think of when we had, and for specific reason, Beyond Evil and 619 Evil.
Yeah.
Specific reason, you know why.
Robert
Englund.
Yeah.
But also, the one I picked wasn't as interesting.
Yeah.
And it feels very, very mirror imaging, if you will, of these picks. So yeah, yours was The Mangler.
Oh, before we have to.
Oh yes, sorry.
What it was. So we got 90s again.
Oh yes, sorry, yes.
And I think we originally pulled out Nightmare in the title.
Oh god, we had.
But we realised that was going to struggle, so we end up grabbing three things. One was Nightmare in the title.
I forgot about this.
One was a cursed object or item.
Yeah.
Which is what both these films are. And I actually can't remember what the third one was.
So Nightmare in the title, cursed object. It was Killer furniture.
Oh, you can't really sit on a mangler or a mirror, so neither are really killer furniture. But no, okay. So we both gone for a cursed object 90s film.
Yeah.
Mine is The Mangler, based on a Stephen King short story.
I'll be honest, hands up, I didn't know what a mangler was until...
First of all, a mangler doesn't exist. A mangle exists. A mangle is the thing.
I didn't know that.
However,
I didn't know that.
a mangle is a classic, old-fashioned, like Victorian piece of laundry equipment. It's basically two big rollers, and you put like the clothes through it, and it just squishes out all of the water. That's what a mangle is.
Okay, I do know what that is. I didn't know that was what it's
That's
called.
a mangle.
Yes.
So
okay.
the mangler, is just basically a big, over-the-top, fancy piece of laundry folding equipment. Whereas we both knew what a mirror was.
I know you say big over the top. Big is the key word here. This thing is huge. Yes, we did know what a mirror was. Well, I believe it took me some getting used to what a mirror was. It was it's a very technical piece of equipment. So yeah, these are our two. I'll be honest.
If you don't know what a mirror is, Tom, it reflects very badly on you. But
you used this before we started.
Yeah, I know.
And have you been? You wanted to use? Have you been saving that one?
No. I thought of it whilst we were talking earlier. I thought I'm going to put it in the episode. It's shit. It's worth it.
Just before we get into these two gems of visual media entertainment ? Next episode, and possibly the one up after that, and possibly the one after that,
depending how long it takes.
Depending how long it takes, will be our 2025 rundown of our least favorite horror films, our favorite horror films from the year 2025. It was an interesting year, and I like the fact that I think our lists will be very different.
I know those films I've seen you've not seen, because I've seen double the number of films you've seen.
Well, I'm catching up. I'm catching up. I had only seen, around Christmas time, I'd only seen about 4 of last year. So the last few weeks, I've been going hard.
I think I'd seen more than that in the cinema.
Yeah, me and cinema have a tough relationship. So that's what's coming up pretty much the rest of the month and into February.
Yep.
Simple as.
It'll take a while.
So, when you went searching for your film,
yep,
did you just go straight with cursed item and hunting for that?
No, I looked for nightmare in the title first, but I was really struggling. There were a few films that had the nightmare in the title, but you looked at the basic synopsis and thought, nah.
Not happening.
Nah. Whereas this one, the moment I found it, oh, wait a minute, Toby Hooper, Robert Englund, Stephen King, fuck yes.
Yep, it's a pretty good... And do you know what? Even Ted Levine.
Are we doing Mangler first, it seems?
Well, this is what we were talking about off camera. Do we do what we think is the bad film first, without saying the words out loud, bad film, and then finish with the dessert, which we believe is the better film? Or do we get them in? Do we rope them in first?
Well, I know you think Mangler is the better film.
Maybe.
And I genuinely thought they were both disappointing in fairly equal measures.
Oh, they're both disappointing, but we only have 2 films to pick from here.
I think Mangler might be slightly better, but not by a lot.
Okay. All right, we'll do Mangler first. Then,
okay.
If you want. It's your fault.
I don't mind.
We'll do Mangler, it's fine. Get them in early before they leave. 1995 film by Toby Hooper.
It's based on an old Stephen King short story that was, I think, originally published in a magazine. He used to do a lot of that type of magazine publishing.
He's written so much.
Yeah, well, at least this one was written as Stephen King. It was before he went on to his Bachman. Can I still get published? You know, he wrote as Richard Bachman.
Yes, yeah. I didn't realise that.
And I think the reason was to see if people still liked the books when they weren't under his name.
I see.
A bit like Ronnie Barker did the same thing writing for the 2 Ronnies.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Ronnie Barker and Ronnie Corbett were both writing and send stuff in for the producers to read through and choose. Barker wrote he had several different pen names he would use to write different comedy skits and send them in and see if they was picked on their merit rather than because they're written by him.
Oh, that's genius.
Yeah, and
that's brilliant.
Yeah, and they were really... I think the Mastermind sketch was one of the ones he wrote under a pseudonym. So yeah, but no, Barker used to do that a lot, would write under other names. Anyway.
I'd say, if you're out there listening to this and you have no idea about the 2, just simply Google YouTube 2 Ronnies Mastermind. It is one of the most...
2 Ronnies Four Candles.
4 Candles. That's probably the most famous, but those sketches, they are genius in the sense of comedy. They really are.
They're
genius.
all very kind of pure. There's no rude rudeness in them at all. They're all very kind of, you can show these to your nan at 4
Family
o'clock on a Sunday
friendly.
afternoon. Yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah. Well, your nan would have already seen them.
Yeah. She wrote them.
She wrote. Yeah. So the Mangler, yes, Rob England and Ted Levine.
I think it's Ted Levine, but anyway.
But, from Silence of the
I
Lambs.
know him from two things. One is Silence of the Lambs, Buffalo Bill.
Yeah.
Because he has such a unique voice.
I was trying to picture for like half his film, like, I know
fuck
this
me.
voice. I know this voice. So like this. It's a bit Rip Torn at times.
Yes,
Damn.
I get.
Damn bastard.
So I know him from Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Also, more me than you here.
That's fine.
Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Is he?
So the sequel to Jurassic
Yeah,
World,
yeah.
when they're getting the dinosaurs off the island, he is the kind of lead hunter guy.
Okay.
And have you seen the film?
I finished the Jurassic World.
Okay, so he does it. He wants his kind of trophies. So when they've got a sedated and chained down Stegosaurus, he kind of goes over and uses a pair of pliers to rip one of his teeth out. So he's got his trophies, and he tries to do the same with the Indoraptor, which is faking being asleep.
Oh, okay.
So
Clever girl.
As he's going to get the tooth out, the tail's just kind of whipping up behind him. And it hides down when he looks. But anyway, that was Ted Levine. Again, very noticeable and unique vocal pattern.
Oh, completely.
The way he talks.
Yeah, completely.
So he's the cop.
He's the cop. I didn't get the name of his brother-in-law, the demonologist who.
Okay, I wrote for this film, one of my few notes. It's basically a buddy movie between John Hunton, Ted Levine's cop,
Yep.
and his brother-in-law Mark.
Yes, Mark. Yeah, they are. Yeah, buddy cop. That's completely right. Yeah, they are. They are the one. They are the mystery gang on the hunt. Now, can I just before we get into it, I just want to say I found this, and you could have picked this.
The Whoremangler. What
Schizophrenic, the Whoremangler, 1997. Harry is an aggravated writer, killer, and drug addict scumbag. Oh, go away, review. Who will stop at nothing to destroy those who stand between him and insanity. Driven by the demonic voices of his ventriloquist dummy, Rubberneck, there's the cursed item, Harry begins his killing spree.
You could have picked that, because I picked the Mangler long before you picked Mirror Mirror.
I know, but look.
We could have had the Mangler and the Whoremangler.
This is like shot on a potato.
3310.
This looks incredible. One of the most offensive, entertaining movies ever made. There's a sequel. There's a sequel. Necromaniac, Schizophreniac 2. So yeah, there was choices, but I think you went with the right one.
Well, yeah. So it's directed by Toby Hooper, probably best known for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I thought you were going to do a bit then to annoy me.
No. I was generally I was picturing the film in my head, but I was like, what the hell is it called? My brain just farted.
And Poltergeist.
Life
Force.
His second. I don't know Life Force. I know Poltergeist. I know Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's mostly known for his horror roots.
Oh yeah, he's a horror head, but it is at this point where I will agree with some of the old reviews I saw and read about this that time to wrap it up, mate. It's time to wrap it up around this point.
Well, it's based on a King short story. Now, this mid-90s was around the time where King was huge, and they were trying to find anything he ever blew his nose on and then turn it into a film. So,
It was You ever see Maximum Overdrive?
Yes, I did, because you did an episode on it.
We
I watched
did.
the film afterwards, and oh my god, it was hilariously bad. That was King's first directing and only directing gig.
Yeah, I think
it was 80s. It's 80s, yeah.
Yeah, 86. Yeah.
King cannot direct.
No, not
Or
for
act.
shit. Well, yeah.
Well,
Apart
that was
from-
mostly from Creepshow.
Creepshow.
It was awful.
Creepshow,
It was
yeah,
awful,
yeah.
Creepshow.
But it's so bad because it works that he did the sort of hick character.
Mm.
That kind of helps with the bad acting in a way.
Well, in this, you've got Ted Levine playing it completely straight.
Mm.
Like, he is the cop. He is trying to solve this. He is proper giving it his best. And then you've got Robert Englund, who is so hammy that this could not be a kosher show. I mean, he is awful. In this film,
Yeah.
he turns it up to fucking 9 million, and at no point does Toby Hooper say, dude, we need to be a bit more serious here.
Yeah.
There is one scene where England kind of seems to be taking it a bit more seriously, And that's the first time he's talking to the girl.
Lin Sue or Sherry?
Lin Sue. He's talking to Lin Sue kind of in his private room, and he's a bit more kind of level. Everything else. The big metal braces on his leg, his big crutches.
Never explain.
No.
Never explain.
I'll dance for you! I'll dance for you! It's going in a circle. What the hell?
It's the whole film is super overacting. Everyone, to be fair, is.
His character design feels like a proper over-the-top comic book character. Like, that is how I'd think someone would be drawn. You know, he's got his glasses on, but one of them is blanked out. He's got scars all over his face. He's got like a withered ear. He's got jet white hair. He has got leg braces on, crutches on that are really, really shiny.
They look really brittle, really
But
rubbish.
that is how you would have a comic book, like evil megalomaniac millionaire villain drawn over the top.
Saturday morning cartoon villain.
Yeah, I mean, he's such an over the top character design.
I honestly didn't clock it was him for about 20 minutes.
The thing is, I knew he was in the film, but when
See,
he
I
first
didn't
appeared,
know
I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
To go off thinking, oh shit, that's England. What the fuck is he doing?
I mean, he got the voice. The voice is so over the top, but he got the voice down to really not sound like him as much. I mean, we obviously know his voice more from Freddy.
Yeah.
His most famous role, obviously, but
I've seen him in other stuff where he's not playing an over-the-top killer character, and he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is. He's
like
absolutely fine.
In Urban Legend, when he's the teacher.
Yes.
He's really fun as that. It's a small role, but he's really interesting in that role.
Yeah.
This was awful.
It's fun to, of course, I say, we know him as Freddy, and I know he's been in a lot of other horror films, but it's fun to see him in these, I would call it little films, like 976 Evil, and this, like...
He wasn't in it, though. He wasn't in 976 Evil. He was the director.
Oh, of course, you're right. Sorry, be involved at least then, but he really...
Have you seen...
is super involved in the horror world.
I think it's called 4,000 Maniacs.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's Freddie England, so it's Robert England.
Yeah.
Playing like a Confederate character in like Hillbilly Woods. I think it might be called 1,000 Maniacs. It's a number and then Maniacs.
4,000 was the fourth sequel. third sequel, sorry.
Looking at Robert England.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
Upcoming stuff.
Upcoming? Curses.
This would have been 2000s.
Wait, what? Uncle Grandpa?
That's an amazing name. It sounds like a Simpsons joke.
Lake Placid versus Anaconda.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. Zombie mutation. This is what I appreciate. The fact that...
He will be in anything right now.
He will... But it doesn't come across like, oh, this actor's down the dumps and just needs the work.
It's more he's lending his credibility to a film to see if he
Yeah, or even just enjoys it.
I think he enjoys it.
I think he does. There's a con coming up soon. I can't remember what it's like, a horror con, but him and Kane Hodder are both appearing.
Oh, I've seen that Facebook ad as well.
Yeah, Facebook ad. Yeah. There's nothing like a good Facebook ad for stuff like that, is there? Okay,
it's called 2001 Maniacs, and it was
there it is.
It was released in 2005. Look at the character he plays in it. He looks like the character from this fucking film.
He looks like a younger version.
But he's still got the same eye patch.
Why does that?
He's still got the white hair.
Why does that poster look like a horror porn poster?
They didn't tell him it was going to be porn.
It looks really shit. 8 college students traveling to Florida for spring break. Woo! Stumble into a remote town in Georgia where they are set upon by the residents. Okay, so it's Wrong Turn.
I saw it. I've seen this film.
Oh yeah,
I saw it.
Yeah.
Shortly after it came out.
How was it?
Oh, it's terrible.
Oh, okay, great.
It's over the top silly bollocks, but it's not good. It's not worth rewatching, and the fact there are sequels made me laugh.
Similar to this, because there are two sequels. Sorry,
to this. But they are both their own sequels. Neither is a sequel to the other sequel.
They're independent films in a way.
No. The first one is a sequel to The Mangler,
yeah.
And the second one is a sequel to The Mangler, not a sequel to the first sequel.
Oh, we got two timelines.
Yes.
Oh, we got Halloween timelines going on here.
Well, the first sequel isn't about a Mangler. It's about the evil demon from the Mangler has gone into a school's computer system. And the second one is about like a bloke bought the Mangler's remains and then it's possessing him or something. Anyway.
You mean the evil demon that we never actually learn about?
We learn little bits about it.
We don't learn. We learn that it's blue electricity basically, and it's kind of like a creature at the end.
It's a PS1 cutscene.
Oh, it's rough.
But
It's rough.
Let's go back to the film.
Yeah, why not? Let's go back to the
So
film.
we start off with we have the big Mangler machine. So it's a big machine where
It's beautiful.
They feed sheets into it and it folds the sheets for them. And apparently, to do this, it has to be as big as like a fucking semi truck. It's a huge machine.
I'd say it's even the size of a house.
It's massive.
It is
massive.
huge. It looks very Victorian. The sort of thing you'd see.
The chains on the side of it are so big.
Yeah. It looks like it'd be in an old Victorian factory here in London.
Yeah.
And it takes
coal into the side of it.
It's about five people just feeding one sheet in on one side. There's so many people working around this mangler.
You feel that it's really badly kind of optimized. You would get more sheets folded by people folding the sheets than this machine.
Yeah, completely.
But anyway, so we have a girl. She cuts her hand when she's bumped into by these two bumbling idiots who are carrying an icebox past her.
Yeah.
And the blood from her cut hand goes onto the mangler, which then summons a demon to possess it, apparently, or something.
But the unplugged icebox that
also somehow gets some demon in it.
Yeah, later on. But the people carrying the icebox that clumsily stumble and hit the mangler, again, unplugged icebox causes sparks to come out.
Yeah.
But I think it hits like a safety. I'd say it hits a safety box or like a fuse box.
It hits something.
Whatever. It's a very weird scene.
Yeah.
Why is there an icebox just coming out? An ice machine just.
They're walking. They keep calling it an icebox.
Looks
like maybe a fridge with a hat on it or something.
But that is basically what kicks off the mangler being, I guess, the monster of the film.
Yeah.
It was never sentient beforehand.
Oh no, it was.
What was it? It wasn't never.
It was
really,
evil beforehand, though.
But it was never to the point of being able to kill.
No, they had to have people.
You need the blood of a specific
virgins.
type of individual. Yes,
The blood of the virgin. But we learned that Robert Englund's character has been kind of feeding people to this mangler for years to keep his own youth.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until. It wasn't so much the blood of the virgin said it ought to be evil. It was later on when it accidentally swallowed that lady's antacid pills.
Yeah, the antacids are kind of the catalyst in a way. Of
so
it.
the virgin blood wasn't the catalyst at all. It was already able to do this. Because when it ate the antacids, that was the machine acting normally. It was just, they got stuck on the conveyor belt and went in, and then it got her as well, and that's when it went mad. So it wasn't until the antacids went in. And we don't find out why that's important until basically the last fucking 20 minutes of the film.
Yeah, where you wait, we'll get to it, but where you believe the film is finished, and then like, oh no, we're going again. We're going round again.
All right, so
the antacids get spilt.
She's not feeling well. She's having her antacids. She's
Yep.
feeding like sheets into the machine. The foreman's like, "What are you doing?" And she jumps and spills her tablets everywhere. And she's trying to fish them out. There's a conveyor belt leading into the machine. She's trying to fish them out. Her hand goes in there. The safety rail. Well, maybe it starts to release her at first, but no, the machine's eating the antacid. That's what it needs to go crazy. And then, it drags her inside and folds her up like laundry. To the point where later on she is taken to the morgue in a basket.
Yeah,
Which is so wrong, but so funny.
I was pleasantly surprised by the level of gore in this film.
Oh, yes. Well, Toby Hooper.
More so the level of gore, but the quality of the effects.
Yeah.
Compared to
good
the next
special
film,
effects.
the quality of the effects in the next film.
Good practical effects.
Yes, very good practical effects. Quickly, where did you watch this film? Did you? I think I linked you the next film.
I watched the other one on YouTube and was very surprised by some of the stuff that was on there. And this one I just found on the high seas. It wasn't on any streaming service.
It was on YouTube.
This was on YouTube.
I found it on YouTube, but
was it the original version or the director's cut?
Alternate.
Oh, so there might be a difference.
So,
I've seen
yes,
the original version.
There are definitely shots where you can tell are from the alternate cut because, I mean, the film's in 4:3, and then suddenly there'll be letterboxing with grainy effects on, and then suddenly it'll go back to 4:3, and then suddenly be so you can tell where the cuts are.
Right, so I watched the original.
Yeah,
I watched the cinematic release.
It wasn't that much. It wasn't that many cuts.
Okay.
That would make it so different. Is this, by the way, after Miss Frawley is nom-nommed into the mangler?
Yep.
Is this where your quote?
Nope.
Oh, because this is where the quote I picked up was from.
Before we started filming, we both pointed out there was a quote from this film we've written down that we found funny, but it turns out they're different quotes. Okay, so what was your one?
So I think it's the foreman, not Robert Englund, the Gartley, Robert Englund, his character. I can't remember what the foreman's name is. It's not important.
Yeah.
I think it's him that comes over to Sherry being Gartley's niece who works at the factory. And so distraught, and Mrs. Frawley being nom-nommed. I think it's him that says, Sherry, it's okay, her worries are over. Yes, they are over because she's very much dead, but I don't think she planned for her worries to be over in that way.
Nah, mine was a bit later on.
Okay.
So she's died.
She has died.
We get our cop, John
Hunton.
Who is leaving his house, and he has like a private driveway, like a private mini road that links to a few other houses' driveways.
Yeah.
And he always drives way too fast. On that tiny little bit of road, he puts his foot down and almost crashes into a truck that's delivering the icebox.
The icebox, conveniently.
To one of his neighbours. So he's having a go at them, and then the icebox falls on him, and he's getting all angry. And then he's called, you need to go over to the laundrette. It's an accident. He goes there. And first of all, he walks in, and we see a guy who, I don't know why, there's a guy who's just wetting the floor. He has got a hose, and it's not even like jet streaming, like blowing away the blood. He is just kind of
wash it away.
But no, he's just making the floor wet. That's all he's doing. He's just making the floor wet. And then later on, the policeman goes to the other side, and he kind of follows him and keeps making the floor. What the fuck is this guy doing?
There's something about John Hunton, his character. It's quite cliche. I don't think he comes across like the alcoholic, but he looks like the dishevelled, always a cop, even when he's off.
He's
off
troubled.
Yeah, he's very
troubled. His wife died.
Yeah,
he's troubled after his wife's death.
Got the long duster trench coat.
Yeah,
he looks like that sort of cliche.
He's always
cop.
got flop sweat.
Yeah. Always got. I don't think maybe he does smoke, but he always looks like he's got a cigarette on the go. He's the cop that doesn't play by any boy's rules.
I think he
not
smokes
even
a
his
few
own.
times, but yeah.
You know.
So he comes in. He asks a few people what's happened. He sees the remains. It's really gruesome. We only get a few shots of it, but very gruesome.
Yeah.
And then we get the photographer who's taking photos of the crime scene. And this is the line that made me laugh. The photographer says to him, after taking a photo, make sure you get those to me. Have I ever let you down before? Yes. And then
I've done it again.
The photographer has no response.
Sorry, I've done it again.
You clumsy bloody ox.
It's so slippery.
Can you be trusted with water?
Oh my god.
You're spilling it around all the electrics.
The photographer. You were saying the photographer.
Yeah, sorry, we had a break there as
water.
Tom spilled his drink again. This time over the hard drive because he is a clumsy ox. But I was saying the photographer is taking photos of the crime scene.
Yes. What does he say?
The cop says, just make sure you get those to me. Photographer was like, have I ever let you down before? And the cop was just like, yes. And then it cuts to the photographer. He just has no response and just kind of walks off. That just made me laugh.
Did you think there was something fishy about the photographer throughout the film at all?
Yes.
Because I did.
He looks bizarre.
He looks like an actor with prosthetics on his face. Like Robert Englund.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Which then
I looked it up later on. He's the same guy, the mortician, the morgue guy.
Is he?
The young guy is also playing the photographer with prosthetics on for no reason.
Well, that's
there is no storyline reason for this.
That's fine, but I that's why I thought, because of the fact he looked like he had prosthetics. I was like, is he gonna be revealed as someone else wearing like a mask or something? Like they're actually gonna go into it. No, he just dies of an unexplained illness inside of him. They don't say if it's cancer or anything.
It might just be they needed another American actor because they weren't filming this in America.
That's Canada.
South Africa.
Oh, is it South Africa?
This film was filmed partially in London, largely in South Africa.
Wow.
That's why a lot of the outside scenes do not look like Maine, even though it's a Stephen King film, so everything's in Maine.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't even notice that when I was researching this film. Oh, that's interesting. Where about did you see where in England?
No. Oh, London. I think it said London and South Africa.
Maybe one of the studios, yeah.
I reckon, possibly just for the factory
or the sets,
stuff.
yeah. Probably for the machine, maybe.
A real mangler.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the photographer, he just pops up every now and then. He next pops up when they get the reports of the ice box incident.
No, he
The
pops
next
up
time-
at the icebox to take photos of the
That's what I'm
icebox.
saying. The next time he pops
Oh.
up is at that scene.
Is it
I
there,
think.
or is he at another death?
I think that's the next death. I'm fairly certain. And we don't even know really who it is.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
no, because
child,
of course
isn't
the
it?
next one isn't a death, the next one is the steam pipes rupturing.
Yes,
But no one dies
yes. The it just starts
Yeah.
like a hose pipe, an uncontrolled hose pipe, and burns
But
burns three of the
Three
women.
of them, but one of
Three
them
women.
really badly.
Yeah, that actually looked great. I thought
Really
on
good
her.
special effects, really bad set.
I thought she sold it really well as well. I'm
Okay,
using the
so-
wrestling term for you then.
Genuinely, scalding by steam is, in my opinion, one of the worst deaths.
Yeah, I've
Because
seen that in horror films enough.
I've seen it in Mirror Mirror as
Yeah.
well. But
Yeah.
steam, because your skin stays moist, so it's not going to dry it out quickly enough.
Mm.
And with normal fire, if there's a lot of fire around you and you inhale, it burns your lungs on the inside. You'll die fairly quickly. Steam won't do that.
Mm.
Steam will keep your lungs moist.
Ooh.
It's a horrible way to die because you don't die as quick as you would with fire.
Ooh.
Yeah. Also, if you ever burn yourself on steam, it fucking hurts.
Yeah, it does.
So
Of course it does.
deep.
Yeah.
My problem with the set for when they went to see her was there's a sign on the outside door that we can see through the door that says something along the lines of severe burns unit.
Mm.
Fair enough.
Mm.
But you've got the walls, but above the walls you've got the kind of slatted windows.
Mm.
In a severe burns unit, you need basically no germs to be able to get in or out.
Yeah, because you've got the exposed wounds all
Yes.
over your body, basically.
And
yeah.
this room they are in is not a room that could be used for severe burns at all.
So it kind of needs to be like a clean room, like a
Basically, a clean room is the ideal place. Or at least you have like a side room. Like in a hospital at the moment.
Contaminated.
In the hospital, if you have a patient who is infectious, they could put into a side room
yeah.
where there's at least a door and closed windows between them and other people. Here we could see the place she was in was so open.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of when we've spent all our money renting out this real mangler. We can't afford proper sets like that. We go back to before we get to the next death featuring the icebox where we somehow get a poltergeist coming out of it. We get introduced to Hunton's brother-in-law, Mark,
Yeah.
the demonologist.
Who I genuinely felt that he was the second best actor in the film after Hunton.
Agreed.
He was,
Agreed.
and I looked him up, and he's an absolute nothing nobody actor.
Mm.
But he was really good in this film.
He was good. He was all
believable.
right. Yeah.
Bit over the top with his kind of being into demonology, but
A little bit hippy
interesting
dippy.
guy. Yeah. When we first meet him, I'm like, who is that guy? It's just is that the cop's neighbour or something?
Mm.
Oh, pretty much is his neighbour, but also his brother-in-law.
Something like that. I would have gone down the route of brother-in-law feels a bit. Oh, what can he be? Brother-in-law. Maybe go a bit more creative. He was an ex-cop he used to work with that quit to pursue this passion of. He got really into demonology and all this, and he used to work with him on the force. Brother-in-law is a bit. Maybe his brother.
Brother-in-law is from King's short story. It is his
Oh yeah, I
brother-in-law's
believe
short
that.
story.
I believe that. Yeah,
guess
yeah.
Hooper was, whilst he had to make a lot of things up
Mm.
because it was a short story becoming a film,
Mm.
he tried to keep as much of the stuff that was there in the book in the film.
Mm-hmm.
So the original cutting the hand is in the book. The antacids is in the book. The first death is in the book. The steam pipe is in the book. The fucking icebox isn't.
You say you've read this?
No. I read the synopsis of the book.
So I'm just wondering, as it's a short story, if it were to go exactly short story to convert to film, how long would it really be?
Not very long.
Really, like half hour?
Maybe a Twilight Zone episode, so 45
Okay.
minutes or so.
Yeah. Sometimes that works better.
Yeah.
This could have shaved, much like the next film. This could have shaved a good 15 minutes off.
Oh, God.
Next film could have shaved half hour at least off. But we'll get to that.
Right, so we have got our characters. We have got Mark, who is convinced, after he's chatted with the cop, Hunton, he's convinced that, okay, there's a demon here. And if a virgin's blood has splashed on the machine, that could be what's caused it. So he wants to go and ask.
He really wants.
He wants to go and ask Robert England's
Sherry.
niece, Sherry,
Sherry.
is she a virgin? And the cop's like, what the you can't ask her if she's a virgin. Okay, just go and interview her and we'll just see what we think. And then Hunton goes to interview her. He brings his brother-in-law along with him.
It's like, don't say it. Don't say it.
All right, now, I'm the Detective Hunton. This is, what he calls him, like, not a scholar, an observer, someone who's here to...
Yeah, very vague title.
Yeah, but he doesn't outright lie.
No.
And they goes in, he has a quick chat with her, and then she gets really upset because she wasn't able to save the old lady who died. And he tries to calm her down. As they're leaving, Mark's like, oh, by the way, are you a virgin? And she's like, what the fuck are you asking?
He's really trying to get it in there, isn't he? He
and
really
then,
wants to.
Like, Hunton throws him out the house, storms out with him. And it's like, oh, yeah. From her reaction, I reckon she's probably a virgin.
She
Like,
doesn't
you can't ask that.
She doesn't outright answer him.
No.
Also, she doesn't look 16.
No.
She very much looks 25 or older.
Like in the next film. Which is a good thing they're not 16.
But I barely remember who's who in the next film.
Okay, it's the only actress with you topless.
In the next film?
Yeah.
I barely remember that.
You barely remember the character who they make a big deal about having big tits.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that in the next
so
film. So
bored.
We'll talk about that in the next film.
This film hooked me way more.
Different. This film is the one I had to take a pause from a couple of times. This film was boring me.
Really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. The next film really bored me. I
managed to
I
watch
was
the next
more
film in
hooked.
one go, whereas this film I had to pause a couple of times.
That's fascinating. I watched this in one go and watched the next one in 3 goes.
Fair enough.
Granted, they were my lunch breaks, but I had to watch them in 3 goes. But still, that's fascinating. Yeah, no, this film. I'm not saying neither films are pieces of fine art,
Yes.
but again, like we said before, from what we have to pick here, this film did it for me. Anyway,
So after asking Sherry if she's a virgin, they're driving back and they see that there's a big hullabaloo
yes,
at the neighbour's house that a boy has been found dead in the icebox.
that happens. I feel like a few times in here. They're driving around and go, "Oh God, what's happening here?
Yeah.
What's happening here?"
It's
now?
basically like his neighbour. He's a few doors down.
Yeah, and it's we don't know who this boy is.
It's just a random neighbour kid
Yeah.
who has, I think, climbed into the icebox
I
and suffocated.
Do you remember climbing in the old icebox as a
yeah,
kid?
was what game we used to play.
Down the nature reserve, climbing in the old icebox, playing around. You know, good old days. Those were the days.
Photographer pops up, takes a few photos. Kid gets wheeled away. And then the cop goes mad and attacks the icebox with a sledgehammer and releases a giant ghost.
It kind of goes on for a bit as well.
Oh
It
my God.
kind of just goes.
Yes. Okay. What this reminded me of, and you're going to hate me because it's wrestling,
Okay.
is did you watch the 1994 Royal Rumble?
No.
It's the one where Brett and Lex win.
Oh, okay. I do know that. Yes.
But you've got Undertaker versus Yokozuna in a casket match.
I'm
And
sorry. by
The
way,
heels open up Undertaker's urn, and it's the first time it was ever opened up, apart from when he threw ash in Hogan's eyes. Anyway, green smoke starts billowing out of it, and the small little golden urn has so much smoke inside. It's billowing out for what feels like 5 minutes in the background whilst they're still beating up Undertaker. This smoke just keeps billowing out. That was this here, the icebox.
Right. Anyway, back
The
to the
ghost
icebox.
just keeps coming out.
He's very overacting at this point.
Yeah.
Very overacting.
He's
at this
panicking.
point. Yeah, because, but it's very. It's not concise what's going on with the story. Why is the icebox there? Why is there some ghost in there?
It's just to add another bit to the film.
Where did the ghost then go back to the Mangler?
No, or was it released?
We don't really.
The
It's not
icebox banged
explained.
into the Mangler. That's how the ghost got in it, or something.
It's not explained whatsoever, and this is the last we see of this said icebox. Really,
Of course. Well, he beats it up,
it's dead.
and then he tells the cop, "Oh yeah, oh no." Marx tells the cop, "You need to burn it, and then bury it, and then burn it again, or
burn
something."
it again, yeah. Just don't stop burning it. Just take it to Centralia.
I do like after the poltergeist escapes, or whatever it is, both Hunton and Mark's hair is kind of blown back.
Yeah.
Just very simple but fun.
They had to use their wind machine.
Yeah.
So after this, this is when I believe they learn about the Gartley and the elders sacrificing their virginal daughters to the machine on their 16th birthdays.
Yeah.
In exchange for wealth, power. Again, we don't really know how they're told this, where the legends come from. We don't get context to any of this.
That's how we
just
learn
accept
that he's
it.
been feeding the Mangler for years.
Yeah, just accept it. It's fine.
And of course, Sherry is about to turn 16.
Oh yes, she clearly looks it. Yeah.
Oh, we've missed the foreman decides to try and take apart the Mangler because the owner won't.
No, I think that's coming up.
Oh, okay.
I think that's coming up. I believe here.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Because the cop breaks in to the laundry to examine the Mangler, and it almost kills the cop.
Yeah, again, so dramatically, because he's standing in front of it. He's standing in front of it, kind of looking.
He gets the back of his coat.
It's almost like the monster is hiding behind him. He's like, where is that damn monster? And then the safety shield opens again, grabs his coat.
So the way the safety shield opens up, I was reminded of
Take a risky drink here.
Home Alone. The
the
furnace in Home
furnace at the
Alone.
bottom. Yeah.
That's what made me think of. Kind of.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So we've got
the Mangler nearly kills the cop,
in.
who escapes.
Here we go. Then the second in command, they called him, the foreman.
Well, first of all, he tries to kick him out, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I told you, Mr. England." No, Robert England's character.
Gartley.
I told you, Gartley's not here. So he just storms upstairs
Yeah.
and finds him straight away. You lying sack of shit. Well, I think at one point he calls like a sack of dog fuck. Just a really random insult. Just really odd. He has a go, and then Gartley's like, "Breaking and entering's a crime, officer."
He likes to talk in like puns or not so much coherent sentences.
Shitty
but
sound bites.
Sound bites, yeah, or taglines and things like that, rather than actually communicating like a normal human being.
Do you like your job, officer? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Don't talk to me like that. This mangle's evil.
That's a solid impression.
Sorry to kill Mrs. Frowley. The only one of her assets.
Oh, of course, we forgot this from early on. The first time the cop goes there and finds the body and everything, and someone comes to talk to him and says, "Oh, you know, if you didn't have this
He
medication."
just takes them.
From a complete stranger, he takes a bottle of pills.
I could do with
And
mad
the
assets.
thing is, it's a bottle of pills, not a blister pack.
Yeah.
Blister pack you can't tamper with. A bottle could be anything.
Yes.
That's what the Tylenol murders were.
Doesn't matter if it's got a child safety lock. You can open that.
Do you know the Tylenol murders?
I've heard. I don't know the context behind. I have heard of it.
I think someone who worked in one of the factories basically just put poison in some of the bottles of Tylenol because they would just literally open it. There it is.
Yeah.
There was no rippy thing on top. It was just literally a bottle of pills. You could open them, put stuff in to close them.
Good old America.
Yeah.
You keep doing it right.
Well, it's like only a couple of years ago on, I think, TikTok or something. I think that we have, let's say, Ben and Jerry's. You take off the lid, then you've got to take off the...
Yeah, the seal.
Yeah. They didn't have that in the States. There was someone on TikTok who was... It wasn't Ben and Jerry's, it was another brand.
Yeah.
Who took off the lid, licked the ice cream.
Oh, I've seen them.
Put the lid
in
back
supermarkets.
on, back in the freezer.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah, you're
But
superstars.
because of the Tylenol murders, tampering with a product like that
Became felony, didn't it?
is a felony.
Yeah, it's a felony.
offence.
Yeah. So too fucking right. Too right.
But anyway, yeah, that's what I thought of when he took this bottle of pills, the half-used bottle of pills from a stranger, and happily tanked them. And then when he goes to the morgue later and finds the morgue owner has put the folded up body and kind of put it back together again, like stitched and puffy. He's looking through her belongings and finds a full pack of the exact same pills. So puts the empty ones in her belongings and takes
Swaps
the full
them.
pack.
So yeah, this is the point where the foreman.
Yeah.
He gets his left arm specifically because there was someone in the comments of the video I watched saying, "Oh, they got the arms wrong." I don't think they did. I don't think they cut him having his right arm in.
Yeah.
It was his left arm specifically, and that gets munched on.
Well, he's there with like a maintenance worker.
Yeah, and he wants him to chop his arm off.
And what's her
can't do
name?
it.
Sherry.
Sherry's there. Sherry's always around when things are happening like this.
But they try and pull the fuses, and it doesn't stop the Mangler from working. So eventually, the maintenance man has to chop his arm off after not doing it several times. Eventually,
That's good.
I will.
Looks good again. for what it is in this film. Looks good.
But then we never see the maintenance workers. The foreman again. He's gone.
He's gone.
Gone for
Yeah.
good.
And he's not also there at because the end we have a new.
There's a new foreman.
Yeah, so
it's a
he's,
different guy.
he's a completely different guy. The when all these deaths are occurring, and the scenes of these deaths, and especially, I want to say the last 20 minutes. The last 20 minutes, I was so overwhelmed and nearly had to turn it off because of everyone just screaming and shouting. And you notice that with all these deaths as well, especially when the foreman's getting his arm nom-nommed. It goes on and on. Like, because he said the worker wasn't going to chop it off.
Yeah.
Do it. No, I can't. And there's just so much screaming and shouting. And it was quite overwhelming, I found. Maybe I'm becoming very sensitive to sound.
I had no issue with that.
I just found it, like, especially
I find
the
that's kind
end
of-
was
I felt
very much.
kind of realistic. Kind of, if someone's arm is getting eaten by a machine and he's screaming in pain and you don't want to do it and you want to help,
It might have been the sound.
They'll be fine.
It might have been the sound mixing. I don't know. I found it very too much in a way. But more so the end, where they are constantly, especially Hunter. Hunter he's turned it up.
Leave
to
her
11.
alone. Leave her alone.
Yeah, oh yeah, just leave her alone. Yeah, that is very odd. Very odd.
In that voice, just say "Merry Christmas, Movie House."
Merry Christmas Movie House.
Yeah, in that voice.
Why Movie House?
It's from
From Silence of the Lambs.
No. The classic American movie, Christmas movie. Seeing what the world would be like if you never existed.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Movie House.
That's Jimmy Stewart though.
Yeah, but the voice is similar.
Merry Christmas Movie House.
Yeah, but now do it as Ted Levine.
Merry Christmas Movie House.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, I can see with that. Yeah, slightly
Oh
off
god,
topic.
that really hard to do on the throat. That is.
That's what she said.
So the foreman's done with. We don't leave the factory, do we? This is also where Lin Su and then Gartley get killed as well.
No, we do leave the factory.
Do we leave the factory? Is that when we go
Because
to the morgue?
Christy runs away.
Christy.
Sorry,
Sherry.
Sherry runs away. Because I remember her car is very, very, very white and clean, and then she leaves blood on the side of it as she opens the door, and it really stands out.
Oh, she's like a death mattress. There you go.
No, she leaves, and because then Hunton goes to speak with her again after he's gone to the morgue and he's found the dead kid, spoken to the morgue mortician, taken the antacids. Goes back with Mark, and they're going to try and do an exorcism on the Mangler.
Yes, they get a lot more information.
And they go and get her as well, because they don't go and get her. They go, England and Sherry Zhu, or whatever it is, they attack Susie. Susie?
Lin Su.
No, and the niece.
Sherry.
Sherry.
We just said Sherry.
I lost it quickly.
Sherry's the niece. Lin Su is Gartley's woman,
His
if you will,
squeeze.
which you don't really get much context again to her.
No context.
She's just there.
No, so Gartley goes to Sherry Moon Zombie and is like, okay, you need to blow out your candles. It's your birthday, your 16-year-old virgin. He doesn't say this entirely, but he thinks it.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to blow the candles out. Lin Su rocks up and hits her with a gimmicked 2x4.
Oh, very
that just
much so,
shatters.
yes. Yeah.
And then really, really bad directing is when Robert Englund puts like ether or something on a rag to knock her out, but puts it over her mouth, not her nose.
Her nose. Yeah, I noticed that. I
but
did
then
notice that.
You get a camera cut and it cuts back and it's over her nose this time. Yeah, just...
We haven't got time to edit that.
very basic.
It's fine. It's fine. We haven't got time to edit that.
So anyway, they then somehow get her to the Mangler. I mean, we don't see how, just carry her, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's just when Hunton and Mark are kind of in there planning on doing the exorcism. They get a big fight.
Big scuffle, if you will. It's,
So-
it's not. I wouldn't even call it a fight. It's
Hunton is having a scrap with Robert
yes,
Englund.
scrap.
And Mark is having his with Lin Su. And Mark overpowers Lin Su and just kind of fucking chucks her into the Mangler. She gets mangled.
It's fine. We don't know who she is anyway. It's fine.
And then Robert Englund ends up in there as well. And his death is fucking hilarious because he ends up in the folding part of the machine. He's not getting mangled, though his legs get folded up.
It's very gruesome.
And then his torso gets folded up and there's just kind of blood everywhere. And I'd say that's the best death.
Oh, without doubt. Well, I mean, it's the last death.
No, it's not. Mark dies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Very quickly. It's the last.
Good special effects on Mark's death, though. Okay, sorry.
Are you talking on Mark or the thing that kills Mark?
Mark. The practical effects on Mark.
Yeah.
Are very
Yes.
good.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay. It's kind of the finale death, really. Mark's kind of like collateral damage towards the end.
So England's dead, and they start doing the
ritual, the
the
exorcism, chucking the holy water. Mark's going blah 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 blah,
and it's not working.
Latin
So
word.
Hunton starts kind of doing his own, and he starts just reading parts of the Bible, and it's not working. And it finally then kind of shuts down, and they think, "Oh, we've beaten it, yay!" And then Mark is taking one of the antacids. He offers, no, not Mark. Hunton's taking offering one to Mark. What are these? Oh yeah, I got them from the body of Mrs. Blah blah blah.
Crawley.
And then they realise that one of the active ingredients in the antacid is this
deadly nightshade.
Yeah, which, oh my god, well, we assumed that the Mangler can't have eaten any of this deadly nightshade, because if that happens, he would get a super demon. And because it's not a local plant, it couldn't possibly have happened. Oh my god, it ate the antacid.
It's right here.
Oh my god. And then it kind of goes, rah, I'm a giant machine, as it pulls itself up from the floor.
You don't see too much like close up of it, but what does it really look like? What would you describe? It's got two big eyes and a big mouth. It's not really...
Okay.
It's got claws.
Have you seen the animated film Monster House?
No, I'm aware of it though.
There is a part towards the end of the
Have a
film,
little look.
because the whole idea is the house itself is kind of possessed by a woman. So the house
Not
itself,
a woman.
Its upper windows will kind of slope down a bit like angry eyes. So you can see there. Okay, now from the side, it's got these two giant arms, like chimney stacks.
I see it.
And it's able to walk itself down the street using these giant arms. That is what I was thinking
I gotcha.
with the Mangler.
I gotcha.
Also, this film Monster House, fucking glorious.
There's a PS2 game? Incredible.
It's a very enjoyable... Anyway, but that's what I was put in mind of. With the way the Mangler was kind of moving along, I was thinking of the way the Monster House is moving itself along as well.
Now, this is what I thought of. This is a monster from Godzilla by Alanti. This is one of the best monsters. More so the fact that we couldn't really get a clear view of it. It was more so just head, top of torso, and arms and claws. You didn't really see what the rest of its like body was, really.
Well, it's because it was a Mangler.
I'm so sorry. You're completely right. I wonder if we can get a clear image. The Mangler film. And I wonder if in the sequels it... Well, no, wait, what did you say about the one that isn't related
The first
to
sequel, the demon ends up possessing a school's computer system.
That's right, but the third one is back to
It's supposed to be about a Mangler.
So I wonder if in the third one, because it's in the 2000s, when they've had a better budget and get an even better clear view of the monster itself. I mean, the machine is huge. I don't think we're going to get...
No.
Oh! Well, there's its skin cutting Mark up. Yeah. Oh, no. I don't think we're going to get anything. Is that Lance Henriksen?
That is in the second film. Lance Henriksen is in
Wow.
Mangler 2.
I kind of want to go through them now. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, we're back to Mark anyway.
So yeah, the Mangler starts kind of crawling with its giant weird claw hands after them.
It seems
It's such a weird bit though that they go through a small door. They're in like a corridor, and it's an L shape. And the small bit of the L is where the door they came through, and the long bit of the L is all the way away from them. And they're on the corner going, "What do we do? What do we do?" Well, fucking move, you idiots!
end up running towards the seemingly underground city that exists beneath the factory.
Mark decides to try and carry on doing some more exorcism rituals, and then the giant claw hand kind of rips him in half. And yeah, the kind of blep.
It's so quick.
It's funny, but the special effects for him, kind of half a torso bleeding out, solid. It
was great.
Really, really good.
It looked like, though, as far as the motion of the Mangler monster, it looked kind of very Harryhausen stop motion at times.
I can believe that. But I think a lot of it was probably just CGI.
Bad CGI. I mean, in the...
I said PS1 cutscene.
At least, yeah, at least.
But then they go down this part.
This is insane.
This spiral staircase to hell. What the hell was going on?
Never mentioned.
Oh.
I mean, it's probably down. It probably links to when Gartley's mentioned about their sacrificing their daughters to gain the wealth. Like it's some sort of otherworldly entity, demonic
really
presence lives
odd,
down
though.
here. It's very odd. It's just there's a lot of unexplained things in this film.
She tries to oh, he's only coming after me, and she tries to feed herself to the machine, which eats one of her fingers.
Yeah, she keeps trying to sacrifice herself.
And then he's like, no, don't let her do that. And it drags her down, and then whatever happens, the machine just kind of commits suicide and jumps to its death down the middle.
Yeah, they end up in like somewhat of like a sewer system.
Yeah.
Like beneath this spiral staircase. And yeah, does it fall? It does fall down, doesn't it? Into the they fall but then climb into a pipe.
Yeah.
And then it then falls into the sewage or water, whatever it is, and then a ball of fire releases.
And
that's
you're like,
it.
oh, okay, the machine, the film's over. Nope, it's not.
But if again, so much unexplained. If said Mangler transformed into the monster Mangler, chased them all this way, at the end of the film, it's back to being the machine. Back there, did it climb up? Is it?
I don't know, but I think because it ate her finger, it got her flesh. So it was happy. It was now I've completed what I was aiming for.
Yeah.
I was trying to get your flesh. I got your flesh. I don't need to get all of it. A little taste was enough.
Yeah. It states here at the bottom of the description. Waiting to hear news, Sherry. John receives a letter. Departed friend. Did you get the name of the
JJJ something? It was just a three J's.
JJJ Pictureman. Pictureman.
Oh God!
Incredible. Pictureman.
Terrible.
Triple J Pictureman. Who warns him not to trust anyone in the town missing a body part. So,
in fact, the doctor earlier on when he waves up till tomorrow, and then the doctor's missing a finger.
The doctor does. I didn't notice the doctor. I noticed with Sherry,
So
she's missing her ring finger.
At the end, when he's like, I want to see her. See her tomorrow. Oh, see her now. See her tomorrow.
Very good, very good.
Okay. And then the doctor said tomorrow, and then kind of waves, but he's missing a finger.
Because that's what Sherry does at the
She's
end as well.
missing the same finger.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know, maybe the doctor was just kind of pointing out that she's missing a finger, or maybe the doctor was also missing a finger. Not sure which it's supposed to be.
But Gartley was never...
He was missing an eye.
Was he missing an eye? Did he have an eye patch?
Yeah, an eye patch on, but when it comes off, he's got a fake eye.
Got that.
And he's also missing part of his ear.
I noticed that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's also missing, I don't know, his knees or something. Why has he got those leg braces? Oh, he had polio.
So, after a while, John drops in with some flowers. But
Some really, really shitty flowers. He picked them on the side of the road on his drive up there.
he probably doesn't earn that much.
They're so shit, and they're not even wrapped in anything. It's just I bought you a bouquet of posies. Oh,
You may as well have gone to the gas station and just see what they had. But it's not so much a happy ending because of he discovering that Sherry...
she's now
She
just
looks
like
differently as well.
Yeah, she looks more crazy like her uncle.
Yeah.
Robert England.
It's coming kind of full circle. The foreman, like, come on, you lot, hurry up, get this job. We've got to get this job out of here. And throws away the flowers and just leaves.
Yep.
Very much full circle. The Mangler is back to the Mangle is back to how it was at the beginning of the film. And then we end. Really?
Yeah.
It has many problems. Like we've said, many questions without answers.
All of the practical effects were good.
Very good. Very good.
The non-practical special effects were not.
No.
But then again, it's a 1995 movie. Wouldn't have had a huge budget anyway. They did the best with what they could.
I don't know if we've got I know
The sets, with the exception of the hospital, the sets were pretty solid as well.
sets were good. The shooting was even good. The camera work wasn't
stuff,
great. Yeah, it wasn't bad. The acting was completely over the top acting.
Help me! I'll help you! I'll dance for you! There's another weird camera shot where England's circling, I think, Sherry Lee. And the camera's below them looking up. It's just really odd camera work.
I think I vaguely remember that shot. Yeah. So that's the Mangler.
I'll dance for you!
Is that when he throws away his sticks?
Yeah, he's just kind of going in a circle. What the? It's so weird.
They made 1.8 million domestic.
I imagine that's because it had Stephen King Toby Hooper and Robert Englund's names on it.
Oh God, yeah. You take away those names, it's going to make barely half of that. So the sequels, just quickly before we move on to Mirror Mirror. Yeah, Lance Hendrickson.
School's Computer Network.
Yeah, film demon in the private school's computer network, where it manifests as a destructive computer virus with some of the same abilities as a Ouija board. I'm kind of intrigued by that because of Lance Hendrickson. Who else is in that? No one.
Oh,
no one's
the
in
second name, Christine something. I think she's from Star.
Chelsea.
Virgin Suicides.
The third film, Reborn. Director's gone and kind of intensive. Oh no, that's not.
It's Lionsgate.
Yeah, that's never really. Wait, based on the short story, are they saying the first film?
Third entry in the film series that's based on the story.
Yeah. I'm not going to read the whole plot of that. 84 minutes. They're getting shorter and shorter. I tell you what, though, if we get a 2000s film that's under 90 minutes in the pick, we're golden for that one.
I like under 90 minutes as an option.
Yeah, me too. So that was the Mangler. That was your pick.
Yep.
Let's get on to Mirror Mirror.
So when you messaged me to tell me you finally found a film and it's called Mirror Mirror, my first thought was I really hope it's kind of a fairy tale horror, like Mirror Mirror on the Wall. And I was disappointed.
No, that would be the 2012 light fantasy comedy Mirror Mirror.
Oh, okay.
Lightly based on Snow White, you were thinking of. No. This is 1990, Mirror Mirror. With 3 sequels.
Yep.
Mirror Mirror 2, Raven Dance.
Starring Mark Ruffalo.
Yes. Your Hulk, everyone. 1994. Mirror Mirror 3, The Voyeur, the erotic version. It's an erotic film. That was 1 year later, from 95. And then Mirror Mirror 4, Reflections. Awful subtitle, but I guess it fits, from 2000. It baffles me how some of these I guess you could call it B-movie, get greenlit for sequels.
I guess it doesn't cost too much.
But surely it's always about how much they make to then be so successful to make sequels. If they fail, why would a studio then want to make a sequel?
Oh, you need a cult classic, you see.
And back then, I guess they were trying to make cult classics.
Yeah.
Rather than it be for it to be a cult classic that people will remember in decades to come. I'd never heard of this film.
Nor did I until you told me to watch it.
I would never watch it again. I'll probably forget about it. I don't know if I know many people that would know of this film. I can't see it ever being a cult classic.
I think Mark Ruffalo knows of this film. That might be about it.
Every actor's got to start somewhere. They've all got to start. Mark Ruffalo is in the third one, the erotic one. I don't know what he does.
He was in the second one.
He's in both.
Oh,
he's in both. Okay.
Maybe flashback scenes.
So Mirror Mirror.
Sexy flashbacks.
Is an hour and 45 minutes.
Mark Ruffalo stars in Mirror Mirror 3 with sexy results.
Very good. Very good. It's called The Voyeur. Yeah. Hour 45.
Voyeur. Voyeur. La-di-da, Mr. Frenchman. What do you call
Voyeur.
it?
Voyeur. It's pronounced voyeur. Say it right.
Say it, Frenchie.
Come back here. I'm not done demeaning you. This could have been an hour 10. This could have been 70, 80 minutes. This felt long to me, this film. That is maybe because I spread it out over 3 lunch breaks, but I was thoroughly bored.
I watched this whole film in one go. I found it watchable.
Fascinating.
What I found really helped is it was well shot.
It was well
made. A bit like we said with Night of the Damned, whatever your vampire film was.
Children of the Night.
It was well put together.
Yes, completely. It was very competently shot.
Script's not good, but that wasn't the issue. I mean,
no. Visually,
I could watch it.
Sound design was better in this film than The Mangler. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
It was better. but as plot and horror aspects, none of it landed for me. That's how I was bored. The mirror in question,
I hated the mirror.
it looked awful visually.
That was it. That was my problem. The mirror is supposed to be this old cursed thing.
It looked brand new.
It was poured resin. It wasn't carved wood.
Yeah.
That wood did not look like wood. No. It looked like brand new poured fucking resin.
Yeah.
And when your whole film is based around this mirror, this haunted, possessed mirror is the entire basis of the film, you've got to get the fucking mirror right.
It's a MacGuffin of the film in a way. Like,
it's like if in the Mangler was a fucking piece of plastic. It wouldn't have been a very good film.
Yeah, no, the Mangler had its old, like we said,
it
Victorian,
looked proper old
cast
school
iron.
Whereas this mirror looked brand new.
Now, I mentioned a while back, I went through all of the Conjuring films.
Mm-hmm.
The last one, well, not the last one now, the next one's coming out in 2027, new prequel. But the last one in the...
Last Rites?
Yes, the last one in the actual story has a mirror, an evil mirror.
Okay.
But it looks, it's all I could think about when I was watching this.
I'm guessing it was a good one?
Visually, it looks better.
That's the important thing, yeah.
Oh, there we go. So it's got a little bit more to it.
That looks like carved wood.
Yes.
I don't mind the mirror they used in Mirror Mirror. I don't mind if they use the exact same design, but actually make it out of wood. The mirror did not look like wood to me. It looked like it was resin, just cheap knockoff.
There just wasn't much creativity to its design in itself. And I'll put it up here for you visual YouTube people. There we go. That's probably the best we'll get. It kind of going with the whole vine aspect going around it.
Which I don't mind, but it has to look, for me, it would have to look like it was made of wood. And that mirror did not look made of wood.
No.
The frame looked, I keep saying resin, but it's all I can think of.
I know what you're getting at. It's basically just not wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering this is supposed to be a mirror that's been around since, like, for 50, 60 odd years, maybe even longer.
Well, from the first scene, I got the impression that was over 100, close to 100 years ago.
Can't be that long because she was listening to the radio.
There was a radio, you're right. So, 30 probably, yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm...
The wireless.
I was so annoyed at just the very beginning of how bad the mirror looked for a film called Mirror Mirror. However...
Just give it a bit more.
The opening credits where it comes up saying Mirror Mirror and it's two mirrors kind of coming... The word mirror comes in a weird font. All I could think of was Sister Sister. No, it wasn't that font.
Oh, really? Because that's what I got. That's what I got from the posters. You can see there's another
from the poster, yes. But when it comes up on the screen saying "Mirror, Mirror," it looked like a bloody early '90s Nickelodeon.
Oh,
show.
yeah, I remember that. Yes, it did. Yeah. Just looking at that poster there we've got here, it's kind of like
looks like a Hammer
horror, or the artwork for a novella.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, an old timey novella, and she's I don't know.
Marge is reading it, you know. I don't know.
I
sacrificed a perfectly good camera to get this time.
Yeah, there is another poster which is not as good as this one. They're really emphasizing the fact that I mean, I think even that mirror design there is different. There's a lot more going on in that mirror, as well as the demon coming out of it, which we'll get on to. The demon. Anyway, Mirror Mirror, about a teenage girl, Megan. They're not from the South. It's
Her
just how
actress has the most amazing... I don't normally remember actor and actress' names. I cannot forget Rainbow Harvest.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
What a name.
I'm so glad. That's one of my next notes. Rainbow Harvest.
I mean...
Incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible name.
And also, looking on her Wikipedia page, it doesn't look like it's a chosen stage name.
No, that's her name. That's her name.
Wow.
Portraying Winona Ryder in this film.
My note. Get me Winona Ryder. I'm afraid she's unavailable, sir. Get me her non-union Mexican equivalent.
We have Rainbow Harvest.
She is Timu Winona Ryder.
Beetlejuice Winona Ryder.
Yeah. I mean,
she is...
we need to make a lot of Winona Ryder. Okay.
Unreal. Yeah, they didn't even try. It's just... We have Winona Ryder at home. Basically.
Maybe someone will see this on TV and think it's Winona Ryder and keep watching the film.
Maybe, yeah. So, Megan, yes, portrayed by Rainbow Harvest. I've got it in big letters there on my notes because it was that important. begins receiving
Such a good name.
black magic power through a somewhat unintentionally inherited antique mirror that is unknowingly controlled by demonic forces.
Ooh, you've just taken that from Wikipedia, right?
Yeah, of course I
Yeah,
did. But
didn't write
I removed the word. I put one word over there, and then I moved one word over there, and made it my own. It was a bit more descriptive than saying this mirror starts to control.
The mirror is evil.
The mirror is evil.
Evil. Evil.
Okay, sit down, old
I want
man.
attention. All right, so we start off with, we said like maybe the 30s, 40s.
Yes,
We've got these two characters. One of them kills the other one, and the mirror kind of goes blur, and that's kind of the start.
It may as well be rubbing its hands together, going good, good, good.
And then we get this real estate agent and this kind of junk shop owner are clearing out the house because it's been bought. And the mirror's there, and we see the movers are taking the mirror downstairs.
That
and then,
bothered me how they were carrying it.
No, it didn't at all. When I first saw them, I thought that looks a really weird way to carry it, and then you noticed and realised that's the only way you can carry it.
Is it because it's a swivel mirror?
Yes.
Like that? Right,
you
so it
can't
would.
carry it from the top.
Okay, fine.
So you've got
Okay.
one guy carrying the base
Yeah.
to one side, the other guy carrying the other kind of swivelly bit
Yeah.
from the other side. It's the only way. I know what you mean. When I first saw it, I was like, "Why the
It was
fuck are they
such a
carrying it like
weird
that?"
angle, yeah.
Then you realise, oh, the mirror swivels. They couldn't carry it from the top and bottom. But we see them carrying it downstairs, and then the next time we see the mirror, it's upstairs, and I'm like, "What the fuck? Are they just fucked up?" And then they actually say, "Hey, wait a minute! I thought we bought that
I thought we
downstairs."
bought it. I thought it should be in the shop. But it
So,
should be down.
it turns out, no, the mirror is kind of able to move itself just this once.
Yep.
Never
this
again.
one, no. It likes that room.
Yeah.
In that position as well. The same position as we saw it in the first scene. And we then cut to Megan and her mum.
Megan's mum reminded me of Stifler's mum.
Yeah. God, what's her name?
I can't remember. It's not her though, but
No.
she's very similar in her voice and also a bit her face.
The actress is the mum in House of a Thousand Corpses, one of your favourite films.
Oh, that's her.
That's her.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, a different wig.
Yeah.
Because the wig's incredible in this film. That has to be a wig. It looked like it, but there's not that much of a connection between the mum and the daughter. I know they're going for daughter's very, you don't understand me, mum. I'm not like you.
Our
but
dad just died.
I got nothing between them. No sort of connection whatsoever. The Megan doesn't come across like unloving to her mum at all that much.
No.
But there just wasn't much of a connection I felt, especially between the actresses. She's the only child. There's no one else. It's them two moving into the house. I can't remember. Shocking. Does Megan inquire as to like, Mum, why is this mirror here? She just accepts it.
No, she wants to keep it. She likes it. So the mirror is there, and they were talking about. Well, there we go. So the estate agent is there with them. And Meg's like, "Show me my room." So they take her upstairs. The mirror's there. I said, "Oh, I like the mirror." And the estate agent's along the lines of, "Oh, it was supposed to be gone, but I can talk to the person who's supposed to have it. We can get a deal to keep it here." So, oh yeah, fine. So she points out that it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Anyway, then Megan goes to school.
Now, can you name any of the people at school? Because to me, all the women look the same, and all the men look the same. Same haircuts,
Okay.
same facial features.
I can tell you none of their names. Literally, even the main character, apart from Megan, whose name I had forgotten in my head, she was Winona. I can't remember the one who's nice to her.
Nikki.
And the one
remember
the one who's mean to her, Kane. Her surname is Kane.
Yeah.
I wonder why I remembered that.
Student president or whatever.
Yeah, so Nikki, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki and Kane,
Befriends her.
whatever Kane's first name is, they're both also going for student president.
I may have wrote it down,
Now,
actually.
Kane is the one with big tits. And the reason I mention this is because they mention it. Like the first time they see her,
Yep.
they got a poster up. It's like, Kane for president.
And she's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
with her tits thrust out. They're, oh, look, she's making the best of her assets there. They point out, oh, she got big tits. But they also say, oh, her dad's rich. Well, he's made all these posters for her. And you look at them and think, that poster, they've got a A3 vote for Kane, and then the picture of her is stuck on top of it. It's not printed. you can very clearly see.
Really?
It's
I hadn't
not-
clocked that.
I was like, what? He's paid for what? This is shit. This is awful.
I hadn't clocked that at all.
And then Nikki's poster's like printed out on crumpled paper at the school printer. It's like, vote Nikki or whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay, I thought I wrote down the
So we've got
kings.
Nikki, who is nice, and we've got everyone else who is a bitch.
There's Ron.
Is Ron Nikki's boyfriend or Kane's boyfriend?
Ron is the guy, I think it's Kane's boyfriend. Ron is the guy that
Dances with her later.
Megan uses the power of the mirror to somewhat seduce him into liking her. I think that's Ron, because then he is then killed by an imaginary doppelganger of Nikki for some reason.
Yeah.
So maybe then Ron. This is the problem. At least with Megan, and we were joking that she's Winona Ryder. Remember her?
Yeah.
At least you remember. She stands out. No one else in this film stands out. Well, none of the students stand out.
Two of them do, but I can't remember their names. And the two of them who do are the only two who have proper characters. It's Nikki, who is the nice one,
befriends
and Big Tits Kane, who
But
is the bad
still,
one.
Nikki still looks very similar to the other women. They all have the same brunette curly hair.
That was the thing in the 90s.
Just cut one of their hairs at least. Just have a short hair. Just have a bob. At least. You go back to, I know we talk about the faculty.
I think they're also going for, it was the Mean Girls clique, so they all have the same appearance.
Yeah, very much that. You're right, like the faculty, just a quick example. Everyone stood out. Everyone was different. You knew it. Each character was their own characteristics. You knew. Maybe I'm from Canada and just slow, eh? But I really felt they could have done more to make them stand out a bit more.
I fell off the jungle gym when I woke up while I was watching this film.
Well, look, I play with circle pieces of paper and safety scissors. So
All my notes were already I've already gone through all of my notes.
that's fine. Well, we can tick off my note of January kept getting confused between a lot of the characters. A lot of this, the problem with this film, like I said before, I thought the main problem was that it felt very slow to me. It goes over the span of the film of Megan becoming more and more entranced by the mirror. She's kind of like enjoying the power.
Got the weird bit when the mirror's kind of bleeding and then she's kind of rubbing herself against the mirror and getting blood all over it. Like, what's going on here?
Is she becoming to the mirror's power, or is the mirror overcoming her and doing the bidding? She's doing the bidding for the mirror. I think it's more her succumbing to the power because she's choosing what to like. She becomes more confident later on in the film.
She kind of learns she has power and then starts abusing it.
She's like, "Oh, look what I can do now with interfering with this power."
I can try and drown her in the pool.
The bullies. Yeah, as they're doing synchronized swimming.
They were playing water polo.
Oh yeah, it looked like they were
with
dressed for
really,
synchronized
really
swimming.
bad Foley effects. Every time they caught the ball, it was the thing, dunk sound. Throw, dunk, catch, dunk. This hit goes off, dunk. It was the exact same effect every single time.
Oh god, some of these notes. Blood and special effects are ... not great. The blood
that was
awful.
sliding down the mirror, I thought was more like, the strawberry syrup you get on Mr. Whippy?
Yes. Syrupy is the key word, because something I learned at university was how to make quick edible blood, and you use corn syrup, baking powder, and red and green food dye. It's edible. And the syrup gives off such a shine, but it's kind of like putting water on dust where the water droplets spread out.
Yeah.
I can't remember whose death it was, but you saw it on their hand and it looked like that, like dots, like water droplets. It just didn't look real. It looked like corn syrup, like you mentioned. And it also, a lot of the blood when you see on the deaths, it's just kind of sprayed on their face. Mangler, body limbs flesh was torn. Yeah. Like none, got none of that on here.
There was one death I think looked good in this, like the after effects, special effects makeup, and that was the steam death in the shower. The burned skin, the bubbled skin, and also she's kind of beating her hands bloody trying to get out against the door. I think that's one of the worst deaths we've covered on this show. Being steamed alive.
And we did
in
the
a
saw
shower.
deaths.
Yeah, we did.
We did every single saw death.
I think we mentioned at the time in the steam maze in Saw.
Oh God, which one's that?
He's got to go through the maze to get. He's got to keep pushing like a lever, and steam burns him, but he has to push the lever for a certain amount of time to let someone else escape.
Oh, he's one of the last films.
Yeah, I think maybe 7. Anyway,
yeah, I know
we mentioned at the time, but being burned by steam is fucking horrendous.
Yeah. Weirdly, in both of these films.
Yeah, there were 2.
Yeah,
only
very
one
weirdly
steam
in both
death.
of
The
these
other
films.
one was 3 steam survivors.
Yeah.
But that's the bit. Oh, again, sorry. Kind of jumping around here.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
When she dies, Kane, whatever her first name is, I remember her name is Kane. When she dies in the shower, bear in mind we both watched this on YouTube.
Yeah.
You see her tits a lot.
Look.
It's only for a few. Let's have a look. I don't really go into that.
No, just remember, just.
But no, when she's like swinging around and kind of flailing around trying to get away from the steam, you just get her tits, and I'm like, okay, it's a 90s film. I get it. It's a lot. It's gonna be tits, but it's on YouTube and it's not been pulled, which surprised me.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there it is. There they are, in all their glory.
That's when I
mixed along with the water.
I paused the film, not when she was touching us, to just check on how old the actress was when this film was made, because she's supposed to be in high school. She was in her 20s.
Now, when you think about it, though, fair enough, fine. She's in her 20s, but
This character is supposed to be in high school,
and you're showing
her topless.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
Bit odd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit Jimmy Savile. What happened to my face?
Oh no.
Hello. We'll be right back.
Oh well, this is what happens when you don't have the full technology for your kit. Your phone camera dies.
Oh dear.
So, as we are just watching again, she is being absolutely
like a lobster.
Yeah, like Mr. Pinchy. I like though the shot is interlaced with the shots of the girls in the pool. They go back and forth. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the blood.
Oh yeah.
This is the effect I'm saying. I think it looks awful. It looks like water on dust.
It looks horrendously.
It looks like oil. Yeah. It looks like it's just been put on like that.
But her with her kind of boiled skin there looks a bit like Back to the Faculty, the librarian in the shower.
Yeah. You're right. We hadn't even got much of that in the shower. It was a very quick scene.
Yeah.
And then kind of just moves on
Yep.
to them just carrying on getting
dead.
changed. Yeah. So we said that was Kane. That was the
Kane. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's another woman. Yeah, her. I do not remember her name.
I think she's one of Kane's bitchy friends.
Number 7 brunette woman. I think she was, like you said, one of the clique, if you will. So where's back to my notes? As the film is progressing, we get the scene when Megan is asleep at night and premonition of her dad appears.
Charlene Kane.
Is that her name?
Yes.
Charlene. Okay. Yeah, premonition of her dad appears at night and attacks her in very sort of undead looking way. I can't remember if he says stuff like, "Oh, it's your fault" or whatever. Do we know what? Do we remember why he's?
No, he's just dead.
He's just dead.
Yeah.
Her and the mum are moving on. Maybe it's the case of the mirror playing with Megan. We don't really know.
Maybe the mirror is just trying to make her emotionally unbalanced, so that the mirror can then more easily
control her.
Yeah.
Weaken her mind, control her. Yeah.
Which can I kind of guess here.
But obviously, stereotypically, she's scared shitless, screaming, shouting. Mum runs in. There's no dad there. So is it in her mind, or was it there and quickly it's gone?
Yeah.
The mirror is that powerful. Again, at this point, we still only know it as a mirror, a object. There's no imagery of a demon behind, like in a portal.
It makes noise like,
behind it.
Wah,
Because that's scary noises. You need that. But there's no.
And we saw it get kind of shaky earlier on for the early 1930s scene.
Yeah. But there's no imagery of like looking into the mirror and you see another world with a demon behind, like an eyes peeking through.
That'll be a window, not a mirror, you fool.
Hey, what's a mirror? A window if it's not a mirror?
I think a mirror, a window to the soul. I think that's a line.
What does Jaden Smith always? What he said something like?
Hello, I'm Jaden Smith. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh,
It's like. How can mirrors be? How can eyes be real if mirrors exist?
How
or
can
something?
mirrors be real if your eyes aren't real? Something like
Yes.
that. Fuck it. I'm googling
Please
Jaden
look-
Smith mirrors.
Jaden Smith. He's an interesting figure.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. That should have been the tagline for this film. But over time, Megan really loves this mirror. She becomes very
kind of grinding against
attracted
it.
to it in a way, like a cat rubbing on catnip. Maybe someone put some catnip on this mirror and she's just having a good rub on it. But that probably comes along with the fact that it's controlling her. She's becoming transfixed with it, and its mysterious power. The mirror seems to just end up giving her what she desires and wants throughout the film, more and more. Speaking of, I've got another guy's name here, Jeff. Who's Jeff, Nick? Do you remember who Jeff is?
Jeff is Kane's boyfriend.
Yeah, not Ron. Ron is with Nikki, which is why we get the doppelganger later on. Nikki killing him. No clue who these people are. So,
because Megan rocks up to the party looking kind of hot.
Yeah, she's the new Megan.
Yeah, she's no longer kind of alternative Megan. She's kind of just go generic hot girl Megan.
This has been very much done before. I can't think where. I'm stupidly thinking not another teen movie, but that's a parody where she's the arty nerdy girl with look at that. She's wearing overalls, she's got glasses and a ponytail. But later on, she transforms into this beautiful woman that she already was. But I know this has been done in a horror film. I feel like before, where this character's either a nerdy or girl or an outcast, and then some sort of curse or whatever takes over, and she becomes this new woman. She's like, dude, don't you want me? Look at me, I'm sexy now.
I mean, dude, the faculty, whenever they become like taken over, they suddenly become the hot.
I know the fact that
themselves.
I'm trying to think of a specific film. It may come back to me in the next 5-10 minutes or wherever, but there's a specific character in a specific horror film that this happens. But it's to the point of she's all over this guy. The guy pushes her away, and then the curse is sort of gone. She's like, "What? Where am I? What's happening?" Doesn't know she's turned into this new sexy.
Yeah, okay.
I can't think what it is. It's going to take a while for me to think. I feel like it's definitely been done before. Maybe not before this film, because this is what, 1990? Yeah, it'll be after this. So she's very obsessed with the fact that the dance. Did you see Nikki? Did you see I danced with him?
What whilst Nikki's in the cupboard with Ron making out?
Yeah, making whoopee. Yeah.
Nikki and Ron were in the cupboard making babies. And I saw one of the babies,
saw
and
the
the baby looked at me.
Baby looked at you. So they end up back at Megan's room. Do you notice as well with their house? There's not much going on with their house.
They don't really have a house. They have Megan's room, the hallway in front of Megan's
And the
room.
kitchen.
The kitchen. That's about it.
But there's not much in the way of set decoration
There's
to
too
make
much
it look
space
busy. Yeah, there
for
was
their
too
stuff.
much open space.
The hallway in front of Megan's house is fucking huge. It's got like a small sofa on one
Yeah.
side, and it's still got like masses of hallway.
They didn't really put much in that house. I mean,
But I get the idea they've just moved in. They've not managed to fill it up yet because they used to live in a tar paper shack, both of them. They haven't got enough belongings.
but
for them.
how much time has really passed since they moved into now? How
Ooh.
slow are they at moving in?
Well, you see, when Dad died, he took all their possessions with him.
All buried with everything.
Basically, no, he'd piled them up into a car, like the Beverly Hillbillies. He was taking them to the new house. They actually drove off a cliff, so they lost all their possessions.
But he asked them all if they wanted to drive through the cactus field first. And everyone but one was fine with it.
They were driving to their new house and thought, look, we can buy more possessions or adopt these 2 dogs that hate us. Let's get the angry dogs.
Oh, okay. So, it's become transfixed with the mirror and its mysterious power.
You know, there's a whole website called Does the Dog Survive? Or Does the Dog Die? I can't remember what it is. Basically, it's for when you go and see a horror film and there's dogs in it. Some people really can't take dogs dying. So it tells you if the dog survives or not.
That is why
I genuinely think anyone watching this film wouldn't give 2 shits about those fucking dogs. They were annoying dogs. Like, the first thing they start doing is trying to piss on the new house. They get there and start pissing on the belongings.
Yeah. That's why I won't have Good Boy in my 2025 film. I didn't want to watch it.
Why?
I don't know about the dog thing, like you just said. I'm a cat person, but still.
Okay, if I tell you he survives, will you now watch the film?
Yeah, I'll watch.
The dog survives. Watch
that's
it.
good.
The dog survives. Watch the fucking film.
All right, I'll add it to the list.
So good.
I'll add it to the list. All right, fine. I don't like to hear like a dog whimpering and being sad.
No, the dog gets a bit scared because the dog's the only one who can see the kind of monsters and shit. But the performance by this dog is incredible. It's a really good acting dog.
Okay.
I want to win a truth-telling contest 2 towns over. Played by Laddie. So this dance, it's like a school dance, isn't it? Is it where they announce the winner of school class president? Yeah, I think
which Nikki wins.
Yeah, does she? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't win.
Does she win?
Well, no, she ends up winning.
She win by proxy because
because Kane's
died,
dead.
Yeah,
that's like the first thing that bloody Megan says. Like, oh, well done. I guess you've won.
Yeah.
Nick is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I mean, look, I'll take it.
I said I was going to help you, and I did. Wait, what? You killed her?
But I helped you. You should be happy.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, budget Winona Ryder is really getting creepy at this point.
Well, she's lost her hat.
Yeah.
And her hair's all down, and she's got a nice dress on. So that means she's changing. She's becoming more sexy, more confident. So she lures Jeff back to her house, back to the room. Jeff is somewhat...
We're kind of jumping around the place here because...
Oh, it's fine.
When Ron dances with her at the party, that's before Kane's dead. Because Ron dances with Winona and then goes to his car with Kane.
This is why I'm so confused. I get so confused.
And Kane's kind of like, oh, I got a bit annoyed that you danced with her, but oh, come on, we'll be fine. And she is trying to kind of get him to be kind of, come on, I'm sexy, you're like me.
Yeah.
And then her head just kind of goes down, and you hear the zip of the
zip,
flies going.
Yes, I remember that.
And then he just kind of pushes her off because you can hear kind of rumbling sound like he's feeling sick type of thing. But she's still alive at that point.
Okay, so let's just for a sec try and remember who we've got. Megan, Nikki, the one that befriends her.
Yep. Ron, who is Nikki's boyfriend.
Yep. Kane, bitchy girl who's going for class president who dies in the shower.
That's Kane.
Yep. That's what you said, Kane.
Oh, I thought you were saying another character.
Kane. Jeff, her partner.
Yep.
That Megan likes and ends up dancing with, which you just said.
Well, I don't know if she's using the mirror to make him like her. Because when they were all picking on her in the cafeteria, he was already going like, come on, guys, why?
Very defendant of her, yeah.
Or when they all go to school dressed up like her. He's like, really? Do you have to do this? Having driven them all to school already. That's where he's like, really?
Yeah, really, yeah. Do you need to? And other girl, which we still don't really know the name of.
She dies in the toilet.
That's the way I want to go.
Call it the Elvis.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much our crew. And the mum, obviously, but...
And the teacher who dies, has a heart attack or whatever.
Teacher, actor, I
recognise him. I can't remember where he's from.
He's in Groundhog Day. He's been in a lot.
Ned Ryerson!
Yeah, he's been in a lot. Yeah, I can never remember his name. But he's one of those guys that you just know. I don't know his name.
He'll rock up in something in a small role. You're like, oh, yep, that's him.
He's like that... He's a Mexican actor. Not Danny Trejo. He's a Mexican actor. He always plays the same sort of guy.
He always plays Hector.
Yeah, he's always Hector.
Hector. I know the one.
I know this guy. Yeah. I don't know his name.
I think his name might be
Hector.
Him.
I know him. There's a meme of that. It's like a grid of like 5x5, 20 actors, 25 actors, and you're like, taglines, you know who this is. You've seen them in films, but you have no idea what their name is. Yeah. So, teacher, how does he die? Like he starts like
He doesn't die.
hyperventilating.
Yeah.
Getting really hot.
And she's just kind of drawing a big circle on a paper over and over and over and over again.
Yeah. So, gets the mirror to kill Jeff. Jeff, when he's back at her room, he's into it with Megan, but then somewhat is kind of like, no, this isn't right. Almost like he's fighting the power, or kind of the power's not working on him fully. He backs away. Megan doesn't like it, and I can't actually remember how he dies, but he is killed.
I think he then gets killed, then sucked into the mirror or something, just to get rid of the body.
Yeah, get rid of it. Okay, so we got preppy girl gets burnt to death in showers.
Yeah, that's not good.
Megan's mum doesn't seem believable. We talked about that. Get rid of all that. What have I got left? Oh god, I got more. Megan thinks she's doing good by helping Nikki using the mirror. We talked about that. Megan, very well-known rider.
We've mentioned that multiple times. Megan ends up going on a killing spree. That is a lot of the film just longed out. Again, it's most of the film. She corners Nikki in the toilet to kind of, hey, why are you not liking me? I used the mirror to kill them for you. Okay,
I believe she has a bad boy leather jacket on at that point as well.
But then one of the other kind of mean click girls is in the next cubicle over. So after Nikki leaves, Megan's like, and now to you!
Yeah, she's just there, yeah.
And then just kills her.
Megan uses imaginary Nikki to kill Ron. So
That's a weird one. So
very weird.
Ron has just made a sandwich, which is a big part of his character, apparently.
It's a big plot device, like.
He spends quite a long... I'll be honest.
Oh my god, I just got what you meant. Yes, he's pretending he's on a talk show, which we all did when we were younger.
I get it,
We all did it.
Oh, and the crowd goes wild as he adds the mustard. Look at that mustard. Amazing.
No. What I would do would be like, because you see on the cooking shows, they all have everything, all the ingredients in the little
bowls.
I'd be like, here we have the chicken. Here we have this. We're just going to put this in here.
He makes the sandwich and then gets his knife, and instead of cutting it, he just kind of hacks down. Hot-cha! But then he doesn't put it on a plate. He just stays sat at the same kitchen counter and then just starts eating it straight away. He hears the noise upstairs. He goes upstairs. He finds Nikki drowning herself in the bath. He's like, oh god, pulls her out. And then she fights him and drowns him in the bath instead. And it's a doppelganger because then the real Nikki comes upstairs and sees the fake Nikki behind the bathroom door, who then disappears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very
American project. A clone of someone.
What I don't remember though is why Ron is killed in the first place. Because it's obviously down to the mirror and Megan. What's the can you remember what the reason is?
There is no reason.
There's no reason.
So just guess. Megan thinks that Nikki will spend more time with her if there's no Ron.
She's very obsessed with Nikki. Nikki being there for her constantly.
Has the thrift shop lady died yet?
The one who Nikki goes to.
Yeah.
To
Nikki realizes the mirror's a problem.
She gives her a knife.
Yeah, it's a weird one as well.
Yeah.
But then the thrift shop lady's like, okay, look, explain some of the basics, what she's read in the diaries and what she's learned about, okay, this mirror is a portal. Never ask the mirror for anything. Because, blah, 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 blah.
Never feed it after midnight.
never like bright light.
Never pour water on it.
But then, okay, we're going to go and destroy the mirror. Okay, I need to make a phone call. You go ahead. Here's a knife. I'm going to make a phone call. I'll be with you in a minute.
She reminded me a bit of the aunt from Krampus.
Yeah,
always like on the booze, just crazy woman, crazy old woman.
Then she calls up the priest, and then while she's calling up the priest, she gets stabbed to death by Megan. There we go. And then the priest's like, hello? It's Mr. Priesty man here. And then she's just dead.
Of 123 Priest Street. So we got Mirror then attacks Megan's mum. This death by hand. Unless she lost a lot of blood.
This, for me, is another thing that we don't have here. We don't have these waste disposal units. I say with exception because I know someone who has a waste disposal unit in their fucking kitchen.
They are highly uncommon here in this country, and for good.
My girlfriend has one.
Really?
Yeah. Although she didn't grow up very much in the UK.
Okay, fine.
She was born in South Africa. She has a Danish passport, and she went to college in America.
There we go.
And that's where I'm guessing her desire to have a kitchen disposal comes from.
I hate the whole concept of them. I really do. And it'll actually come back to a point in one of our 2025 films. I'll just say it, Keeper.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop. Just, when you get it in TV shows, films, especially American ones, where something falls down the garbage disposal.
My first thought is always Final Destination 2.
Oh, who's
the guy
that?
who won the lottery? He doesn't get killed by it.
It's a setup.
He's trying to get his ring.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a lot of Final Destination. Everything leads to this, leads.
You think it's going to... Oh, it's not.
So he's going for the ring. He's reaching in. His watch gets caught. His brand new watch. Eventually, he falls. He goes down the fire escape and it goes through his eye.
Yes, I remember now. But just...
Those gremlins. That's how the mum in the kitchen killed one of the gremlins. Oh, no, it's not a disposal. She does it with a blender.
Blender, yeah. Turn it off at the mains. Unplug it. Then try... Like, why are you going straight down into it? It always bothers me. That scene, though, it really chews up her hand. But she dies via it.
I got a bit annoyed, though. The blood on this doesn't make sense because where her hand is going in, then you see where the blood spatter is coming from. The angles, it's nowhere from from the focal point.
And she dies via it, right? I think she does die.
I think, blood loss. I'm guessing because
a lot of blood
that's all over the wall. Yeah,
a lot of blood loss. Just double check. She does die. Megan's changed person. Doppelganger, garbage disposal, kitchen bleeds to death.
Yeah,
leading Megan to turn against the mirror. That's the thing that really, I guess, brings her back to reality. Her mum being killed by this demonic power. And then Nikki arrives with the dagger, the mysterious dagger that
was given to her by the thrift shop lady.
Yeah. We got him. And Nikki tries to save Megan. They run away from the mirror while spooky things start occurring, like wind and flashing lights and things flying around. Because we got to have that, because that's what's scary.
We get a shot when Megan is in her room where the mirror is, and Nikki is outside, and the door just keeps opening and closing and slamming. But it feels like that one scene with the door going open and closing lasts for like 5 minutes. It feels like. I'll help you. Blah 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 blah. Or in The Simpsons, where the saloon doors, blah, 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 stop. And then start again, and stop, and then start again.
Wait, what scene is that? I know I can see it, but where is it? Where are the saloon?
I can't
Oh
remember.
my god.
We'll come back to it later.
Oh, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's so good.
Homer says, I think it's getting closer.
What,
the flap, 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 flap. It's getting closer. Flap, 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 flap.
But what's getting close?
I don't know.
We need to figure that out after. But yeah, the finale of this is very cheesy with all the effects going on.
Yeah.
And it's in the house. The wind is in the house.
Yeah.
And it's almost like there's an icebox that's opened up. there's wind machine, there's things flying around. It's very poltergeisty. Outside, you've got all the lights flashing in.
Yeah.
Shockingly, I don't remember. I remember how it ends when we suddenly enter a time loop.
Okay, yeah, so...
But how do they get to that
Megan
point?
dies.
Yeah.
And then Nikki looks directly into the mirror and says, I wish
we'll go back to
before this all happened.
How it all happened, yes. But the problem is...
They go right back to like the 30s.
To the first scene.
It turns out it's Megan and Nikki. Nikki has killed Megan.
Now, when I watched that, I was thinking, hang on, is this exactly the first scene? So I went back and I saw it was completely different people. So I hate time travel in media. I genuinely don't enjoy it.
But how could Fry become his own grandpa without it?
I genuinely don't like time travel.
He did the nasty and the pasty.
I love that episode.
I love that
episode
as well.
Because when he freaks out, screaming. I love that episode. But I really just don't enjoy time travel. When this came out,
Don't like Back to the Future.
Back to the Future as a film. No, this is the difference. Again, the Futurama episode. The episode's great. It's funny. Back to the Future is a great film. Second one's a great film. I don't like the concept of time travel. How a writer or anyone tries to make
like Avengers Endgame.
Anyone tries to make it make sense, because I'm always trying to think of the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
In time travel.
You don't like the butterfly effect?
I do like that film, actually.
Good film.
I do like that film. Very underrated film, I believe. But yeah, we get the time loop, I guess you'd call it in this, or whatever. But is it them? What is going on? We don't get any explanation to it. The mirror's still there. We're back in the past. It's Nikki on top of Megan holding the knife. And then we get
The music
a little
plays again.
demon
Oh,
pops out of the mirror.
I liked the demon.
He looked cool.
It reminded me a bit of the Creeper in Jeepers Creepers.
Yes, yeah.
The design.
I mean, you only see a little bit of it.
That's why you only see it for a very couple of seconds.
I just would have liked
I
to
like
see
the
a
kind
bit
of yellowy eyes and the leathery skin, and he looks creepy.
Mm.
I think that was good.
I would have liked
Best part
to
of the
seen
film.
it a bit more in the film.
Mm.
Whether it be, like I said, just look at Megan looking in the mirror and you see a faint look at the eyes just in the mirror. You know, we don't want to see don't see everything. Don't want to give it away, but just a little bit here and there. Because other than that, it's just been a mirror. Piss poor looking mirror the whole time.
Dodgy, rubbish mirror.
Yeah, but it's quite. It feels like it's slow motion as well. The demon pops out, goes, and then goes back again. That's it. And we end. We end on that scene specifically, I guess, back in time. How is this working? How is this time loop working?
No idea.
What's happened now with Nikki and Megan in their timeline? Do they still exist in their timeline, or are they now back in the past? Bothers me.
The ending of this
bothersome.
film reminded me of the ending of... Oh, God, what the fuck's it called? Is it called Jin? As you wish.
Wishmaster.
That's it.
Yeah.
The ending
He's
of
the
this
Jin.
reminded me of the very first Wishmaster ending.
I
Where
love Wishmaster.
she's like, oh, I wish that Tony Bryerson hadn't been drinking on the 19th because he's the guy who accidentally knocked over the thing which caused him to be blah, blah, blah. And so it became they went back in time, which fixed everything. That's what this ending reminded me of. Also, the kind of demon was a bit kind of
Yeah.
Jin-like as well.
I got you. Yeah. Oh, we should do the other Wishmasters. I'd love to do
Which
them.
ones have you done?
We only done one.
Okay.
So I'd like to go through them all. I like Wishmaster. They're fun films. But yeah, anyway, that's the end of Mirror Mirror. I apologize to everyone who is still here. That was a bit everywhere. That film description.
Yeah, the characters weren't identifiable enough to make it easy.
Yeah.
Whereas at least in the Mangler, we had really over-the-top characters, so they all did stand out.
Everyone stood out. I mean,
I struggle with names, but I always struggle with names. But the characters themselves were very easy to identify.
I mean, once again, a lot of the workers in the factory in the Mangler were all young women with long brunette curly hair. They all kind of look the same. They all look like Sherry, but Sherry was the only one focused on.
Yeah, but they very few of them had any lines.
That's what I'm saying.
They were just extras.
Yeah, completely. They were only extras. Whereas a lot of the young women in here were used. They weren't so much. They were maybe extras, but they had lines. They were input into the story. We
have Kane and lackeys, but we don't know her lackeys' names.
Yeah. It was more, I would say Mirror Mirror was more coherent in the sense of we weren't given so many questions without answers like the Mangler.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't to me as interesting as the Mangler. Fun.
Whilst I said it, I took a break a couple of times whilst watching the Mangler, whereas I didn't for Mirror Mirror. I think Mangler's the better film of the two.
I agree. I was bored with Mirror Mirror, but I don't. We've had a lot of these two films on us where one has been just a clear winner a lot of times. Snake Man versus. Fuck, what was it?
Oh,
what was it?
Frankenfish.
Frankenfish.
Whereas I loved Frankenfish.
Frankenfish.
For me, that was the standout.
I'm trying to remember them. Like what they even. Yeah, no, I think you're right.
You had, I think, was it Snake King?
Snake King. Sorry, yes. I think we went
With
Frank Fish.
Billy Baldwin.
Billy Baldwin, yeah. And like Beyond Evil, and nice. That was reason for this.
619, yeah.
Beyond Evil. I love that John Saxon was in it. We had some fun scenes in it, like the car.
The car exploding the moment it left the cliff.
But it was boring.
Yes.
976
Dull.
Evil was
over the top.
Over the top of fun.
A lot of stuff was happening.
This is what these picks reminded me of. And the Mangler was the 976 Evil of this episode.
It's not good, but it's better than the other one.
Yeah.
But they are both better than Biker.
Oh, that's
Ninja
it's the worst
Samurai
film we've ever
Vampires
watched.
from
Yeah,
Hell,
yeah. I genuinely think I could recommend the Mangler. If they specifically wanted, I want some trashy, stupid fun horror.
About a laundry.
Yeah, because people go, it's about what? Do you know what? Yeah, go watch it. I won't say you might not enjoy it. It might be a bit shit, but if you want a bit of fun.
Do you want to see a legendary horror actor completely overacting and hamming it up?
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. So we're going with the Mangler.
Yes.
We'll go with the Mangler. So that is this 2026, first 2026, 2 films under. And the Mangler is the winner. Don't go watch Mirror Mirror. Go watch Mirror Mirror 3.
It's the sexy one,
It's
apparently.
the sexy one with sexy results.
Yeah, this time the demon's in a G-string.
Hubba, hubba.
A double demon. Oh my god,
Stop that.
that's a cracking joke.
Double demon.
Double
That's
demon.
brilliant. Mirror Mirror 5, double demon.
Or Piranha 3 Double D.
Double D, yeah.
I think Piranha 3D is glorious, then the sequel is so bad.
I never saw it because I heard it was so bad. Yeah, I didn't.
I love the fact that I watched Piranha 3D and I sent you a screenshot. Can you guess what I'm
Of course
watching?
I
You immediately got it. I was like, okay, fair enough.
It was the paragliding, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
topless paragliding.
Yeah. Good old Gianna Michaels. Anyway, Mangler is the winner. Next time, and the time after, and possibly the time after that, it's all about 2025. I'm looking forward to this.
Rundown of our 2025 movie picks. Because I've currently watched like 30 odd films.
And the way I'm potentially going to edit it is like Top of the Pops rundown.
In 5. Oh,
That's
bullseye. Fuck it, we need to do a bullseye rundown instead.
No, Top of the Pops like bow, 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 bow.
All right, you've won 30 quid. It'll take me the time of the commercial breaks to
What's it, 2
count
P's,
it out.
Jim? It's 30 quid. Yeah. So,
I love the fact that any non-English people watching this film will have no idea what the fuck we're on about
Or-
watching this episode.
or British at a certain age.
Oh yeah, the youngsters won't get it
The
either.
youngsters won't get it. So, yeah, till next time, next few episodes, we'll be talking about 2025 picks, least favourite and favourite, and hopefully you can agree with us. If not, write in the comments and tell us what your favourite ones were on 2025. Check us out. If you've made it this long, God bless you, as usual. Check us out on all the social medias. Just search Dreadcast on Google, and you'll pop up with the first results. It's great. Great. Love it. Love it.
Or you can email us at thedreadcastpodcast@gmail.com.
What's that, Nick?
thedreadcastpodcast@gmail.com.
And you can send in your questions, your trivia, your points, your comments about how unprofessional we are, how you would like the podcast to change, who you would like Nick to be replaced with next year.
Or
because
actual
that's-
suggestions for what we can add to the raven-sized coffin.
Yes.
And if everything has gone according to plan, when the camera died for me and I've just been an audio part for the second half of the podcast, Tom will have replaced me by a picture of Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. And if he hasn't, and I've watched this later and I'm not there, I'll be very disappointed. I am not Miss Piggy.
It's a Unix system.
I know this.
I know this. I know how to work this. But yes, thank you everyone for sticking with us, staying tuned. Here's to another year, because we did start the Dreadcast in January 2021. Or 22. I forget now.
And we started as
A year
two
ago.
of us, January
About
2020.
a year ago. It's been, even though it's been a short year of recording because we took a big break, it's still been fun regardless. So here's to many more.
And I've made my pick for the next film I choose.
Oh, when we do actual picks.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Interesting.
I'm doing Dead Silence.
Is that the ventriloquist dummy?
Yes.
Interesting.
I've got it on Blu-ray. I can lend it to you. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay, fine. Happy to do that. That will probably be around February time by the time we do our picks. I'll have to think of one then for my pick. Maybe Wishmaster 2
Electric Boogaloo.
with sexy results. Until next time, guys.
Keep watching the
Guys,
skis.
and see you later.
Au revoir.
You really got to think of a goodbye and then see you later. Or we just end it like we're just talking and you just cut